Good evening, everyone. I'm Maranya. I am the GM for this Marvel role-playing game, and I am the boss. So I have final say on everything that goes, but I do let the players have some free will. But there is the final law. And with us today we have England Team, one of the OG members of the team. He is Scrapyard. We have Dalton the Authenticator, who was the Horror, uh, another OG member of the team, and we have two fresh meat today. We have Mr. Clint, and he says he's going to toss out some character concepts for the audience to vote on, but I still get final say because we have to keep it too overpowered, as Dalton found out last live stream where I said,
yeah.
And we now okay, I'm going to add someone else. Here we go. And we have Jay, and he says his is the Yesterdayer, and that he's gonna work on building his character from scratch. And we have Zach, who is another OG. He is Pinball, who loves to turtle villains.
He turtles them, I hex them out. It's a match made in heaven.
It actually worked really well.
Right.
And and V is going to be showing up, and he has an interesting character concept, which we'll find out in a bit. But at any rate, before England team, he said he had to get some stuff done.
Yeah,
but before he goes, just letting him know that yes, he gets another contact. On his cell phone, he gets Anthony Stark, but he's like a third level contact. It's like
Did you say Anthony or Anthony?
Anthony. I pronounced it correctly.
Tony? Well, you just call him Tony like everybody else.
Yeah, I Anthony Edward Stark, Tony Stark, Iron Man, you name it.
Has to make sure she lets everybody know she knows everything.
Well, it's like me with Stephen Vincent Strange. It's a badge of fandom, man, to know about character's full name.
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway,
Benjamin Jacob Grimm. Okay,
who was also quite Jewish. But anyway, he is like your third. He's like your third level contact. Your first contact, if I remember correctly, is Forge. Then you had what was your second level contact? You had the Beetle,
Tinkerer.
No,
he has
the Beetle.
Yep, Abner Jenkins.
And then your third level, if you can't get through those two, you can call on Tony Stark.
I think he's top level. He moves straight.
You basically get sent up the secretary tree whenever you call Tony. It's a bunch of you have to sit there on hold for hours and wait for him to actually be available.
You'll be like General Ross. You get put on hold with the blinking lights.
Exactly. I don't think he would be taking my calls.
Well, he might take your calls after this last incident when you face down the Mandarin and stuff. He might
Stark Industries. How can we direct your call today?
Pretty much. But anyway, and we'll work out you have minor upgrades to your powers, so it won't be too bad.
Okay.
So you got some pretty good upgrades from the collector during the game. But we'll upgrade one or two of them a little bit more, and I'll get back to you on that since you said you want to get to your channel business.
Yeah, I've kind of let it go way too much.
But
I still don't know what to do with a theme park channel that I have not a lot of love for Disney anymore. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Switch it to Universal. Everybody loves Universal.
I don't have. I have not a lot of money to go to Universal. We had contacts at Disney this time.
Well, if you feel conflicted about Disney, then use that, I would say.
Yeah, I guess I could talk about the stuff that's going on, and there is still Disney Plus. I do like the movies and such from the past and all.
Eventually, we're going to have to review the live-action Little Mermaid, God help us.
Yes, but also, if you can give a preview as to what you're going to do on your comic book channel, the from the long box.
I'm kind of gonna get back into what I used to do, where I do talk about comics a lot more and go back into the history like I used to when the channel was new. Not probably not in depth but I did a couple of tidbit videos where I talked about how Jack Kirby became the king of comics, and I had fun with that. So I want to do little bits and pieces like that. It might be full 10-minute videos and such like that, and it might just be a 5-minute, hey, did you know this kind of thing. But I have fun talking about that stuff and doing things like the comic books were better, and instead of going through a decade, go through just one particular year.
Careful, Razor Fist might yell at you for that.
Oh my gosh, this guy doesn't know anything about the 90s. Yeah, Razor Fist, freaking watch the video before you talk about it. Yeah, it's I just kind of want to get back to what a lot of people have given. I won't say snarky, but a lot of comments about the fact, well, you used to do this, you used to do that.
Why don't you do it anymore?
Yeah, you used to talk about comics on this comic book channel. No, you don't.
Right? I still do. On From the Long Box, I do talk about comics, but the thing is, I've gotten lazy. I wish I had any other excuse, but when it boils it right down to it, I think it's a problem of I have come up with so many ideas that I've paralyzed myself.
You buried yourself in a mountain of ideas and never actually got to one of them.
I look at all this stuff to do, and I go, I just bought Splinter Cell. Let me play that, and that's
it feels like a mountain of work, even though you're not actually doing any work. Yeah, I did the same thing with my channel. It's like I have so many good ideas for this, and they're not getting done because I can't deal with that much stress.
So yeah, it's that kind of thing. So
you become the Chris Pine from D&D.
The what?
Chris Pine's character in D&D movie. He basically plans things. He's a planner.
Oh, please don't remind me of that movie. It was so bad.
The Dungeons and Dragons was so much freaking fun. Highly recommend.
Am I the one dancing?
Yeah, there's glitches. I didn't do it, and nor did my character. I swear, I didn't do it.
I think that was my mouse going bonkers.
Yeah. So Austin, if you haven't done it already, and I think you have, but in this to anybody, if you haven't been to From the Long Box yet, go check that out. That's where the comic book videos are going. This channel I've decided will be the live stream video. So it's stuff like this. It's our game shows. It's just the open mic where we talk about whatever topic. And if I do clip the videos, it's going to be on this side. Comic books are going to be on the other one. I also, one of the reasons why I started doing that was because this channel got shadow banned, and frankly, I figured, can I do it again? Can I grow another channel? So there you go. I discovered yes, if I actually stick to it, which I have not. So
yeah.
Once again, I wish I could give reasons, but what it comes down to is I had so many things to do. I just did none of them. So
paralyzed by your own workload.
Yep. Yeah. So I wanted to start bearing down and getting this shit done. And I was going to put up the first video, which was Tuesdays were going to be Team Up Tuesdays. I want to talk about these books me and Eric are always pushing. And one of those is Marvel Team Up, Marvel 2-in-1, DC Comics Presents Brave and the Bold. So on Tuesdays, it's going to be an issue from one of those 4 titles. And then I think at some point in time, I'm going to include company crossovers and things like that also would fit on that. Yes. Wednesday, I want to dedicate to history. Thursday, I want to dedicate to a mini series, a trade paperback. I've got shelves of trade paperbacks. If I read it, why am I not talking about it? I did recently read both of these, Machine Man and Shadow Pact. I just got done with the death of.
So someone's touching it.
I moved my mouse.
I just got done talking, reading the Death of Aquaman's baby storyline. So yeah, why not talk about all these things? So once again, please go on over to From the Long Box. Check out the videos you might not have seen over there. And that being said, you kids have a great time.
And we'll see you. We'll see you next week when the game actually starts.
The game's going to start next week. All right.
Thanks, Dad. See you later.
Have a great time. Once again, no media. Don't get much. We've already got a community strike. We can't have another.
No, I'm being good.
I'll talk to you
No
guys.
music.
We won't commit sepulchre while you're gone. No worries. Cheers, E.
I'll try to keep the anti-Semitism down as much as possible.
No, it's not the Jewish conspiracy that's the problem. It's the Japanese conspiracy that's the problem. And by the way, that was sarcastic. In no way do I believe in any of that shit.
MK, I'm snacking on barbecue flavored Doritos. These are tonight's.
Why are you copying me?
Jeez. Why are you copying me?
Okay. Anyway,
children, focus.
Anyway, you two, let's keep that bickering, on your own little stream over there.
Game focused.
Yes.
Kids.
Anyway,
why are you breaking into my kitchen?
Yeah, V is also joining us. The real Dr. Venkman, but I call him V for short.
Oh, you just call me RD.
Not to be confused with the Romanian gender flipped Ayn Rand.
No.
I'm not from Iran.
or that popular show with the lizard people.
Oh, that was great, by the way.
I was making a joke about the YouTuber known as V.
Yes.
Back then. I always refer to him as gender flipped Ayn Rand because I swear to God he's exactly what a gender flipped Ayn Rand would look like.
I've never heard of
anyway. RDV is going to be doing a kit bash of an interesting concept of Spidey.
Except with flamethrowers instead of web shooters.
He's not, yeah. So he's not a clone, or he has nothing to do with Spider-Man whatsoever.
I'm letting you use the basic template though for his abilities, but I did say you could up the reason to remarkable.
It has some of the abilities.
Yeah, some of the abilities.
He has Spider-Man's strength. That's about it. And he has wrist mount guns or web shooters, but they're basically machine guns. Like Deadshot.
He has like either if I remember correctly, we said he has like flame incendiary bullets.
Three types I can have. I can have poison tipped, flame rounds, or acid rounds.
Yeah. Now the poison we were talking about paralyzing toxin, so that instead of actually killing somebody, you can stop in their tracks. That's if they work. And now, I'm going to start with Mr. J, since he is the complete newbie. Clint has has done this before, and everybody else has done it before. V, like I said, we gave him a basic template, and
you guys are all repeat offenders.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
My character name is the Horror. What do you think?
Yes, but anyway, Jay is the true. He is the true newbie of this group. But still, V's got a little bit of a head start with his character building because we used a template and built on it.
I don't trust a guy who can't even put up an icon.
That is my icon. I pasted that on.
Yeah, you do need to find a profile picture or something.
No, well, here's the thing. Okay, well, here's the thing: is I have to do this on both an Xbox and an iPad. Yeah, I can upload.
Oh, I know how that goes.
I can upload a picture on the iPad, but then I'd have to be broadcasting from the iPad, which means I couldn't look at everything else. Yeah. And my iMac's just sitting over there, still busted. So y'all just gonna have to deal with the no icon. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like the floating brother eye.
You don't need an icon. You're fine, but as long as we can hear you, you're fine.
I'm cool with it. So, but anyway, let's get Jay started. We're gonna. Let's see. We have five origins. Unless you want to pick one, you can roll for an origin. You have the origin.
I want to roll for one
because you have the chance for altered human, mutant, high tech, robot, or alien.
Yeah, let's see what I get here on my roll. All right,
okay,
ready?
Just roll your D100.
Okay. Here we go. Rolling.
And I'm looking at the chart.
45.
Oh, you get to be a mutant. Oh boy.
I'll take it.
Okay,
I don't think we have a mutant on the team.
We do not have a mutant on the team unless one of Clint's gets picked by the audience.
Well, how I was gonna do? I was gonna roll because I got multiple. But I'll tell everybody what the character concepts are, and then we can hope.
Yeah, hope for the best. Okay, let's go for. Yeah. Okay, now let's go for your primary abilities here. Okay.
All right.
Now you right if you have a piece of paper in front of you.
Let me get one.
Yeah, get paper. You need paper and pen for this, by the way.
Yeah, I've got it right here.
Okay. Write down, going up and down column F A S as in Sam E R I P.
Okay. F A
S as in Sam
S
E
R
I
P.
P.
Got it.
Which are basic. Which in order that's fighting.
They're
agility,
your ability stats.
Fighting
basically.
agility, strength, endurance, intuition, and psyche.
Okay. Faster rip.
Faster rip. Yes, exactly. Now let's. Okay, I'm going to roll you on the mutant column, and roll for your fighting ability.
All right. Hitting it right now.
Okay, see what you get.
17.
Okay. 1-7. You get. Let's see. That is on the mutants. That's typical fighting. That's not bad. I do allow one ability to be boosted up, so keep that in mind.
But
Okay.
wait until we've rolled them all to decide which one you want to up.
Sure.
Could you add a jar of mayonnaise?
Jar of sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut?
Oh, it's been sitting for a while. My wife came in with it.
Oh my!
Oh, I was just randomly pulled a jar. He's gonna eat it on.
Why are you randomly German, sir?
Hey, why not? Okay.
My
Anyway,
family came from there.
Zach, now
okay. Okay. Write down typical for your fighting, which is a 6.
Typical 6. Got it.
Okay. Roll again, please.
All right. Hitting it right now.
Yeah.
I can't slide right.
And we got. Oh, come on. And 98.
Wow.
Holy!
Really good.
You have amazing agility. You're like amazing Spider-Man agility.
Nice.
Which will help for dodges, by the way. So keep that in mind.
I'm all about defense.
Okay. Roll again.
Okay. 14. 1-4.
Okay. Your strength is typical.
Typical.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll again.
5.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm letting you roll again because I'm not giving you feeble endurance.
Okay, so roll again.
I'm calling a judge's mulligan and letting you roll that one again.
You're the boss. All right, here I am. Hit it again.
Yeah, because that's no way am I giving you feeble endurance.
51.
Okay, 51. That's a lot better. That's excellent endurance. That's a lot better. I'm sorry. Nobody's getting feeble endurance. Not even the horror.
Yeah, even though I have a basically entirely dumpable health pool.
Yeah, but okay, I roll again.
All right, hitting it right now. 5 again.
We are not allowing 5 rolls for this.
I think that the electronic dice thing just has a trauma from being hit too many times, maybe.
Yeah.
Because this is what happens with Anglantine too. He gets like one halfway decent one, and then a whole string of crap rolls.
Well, now I got an 80. 80.
Okay, 80 for your reason. That's remarkable. That's a decent reason. That's
remarkable.
Remarkable. Yes.
Cool. All right.
Okay. Roll again.
All right.
This is the fun part, gang, where we all roll the dice.
71.
That's remarkable again.
All right.
That's your
I'm
intuition.
liking this.
Your intuition is remarkable.
Nice. I always thought so. Okay, here we
Yes.
go. The
Now,
last one.
That's
Huh?
for your psyche. So.
Okay, cool. Here we go. 69, dude.
The perfect number.
Crazy.
The last three, boom, 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 remarkables.
I'm gonna have to change my name to
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Well, that's what it says, remarkable.
All right.
I'm going on the.
It's a category of ability score in case anyone hadn't picked up on that yet.
Yes, and I'm rolling you on the mutants and altered humans table, so that's where it landed. Now your what was it? You're fighting. Which ones were the typical?
Fighting was typical. You said a typical 6.
Yeah.
And then S was also typical. S is strength, right? Yeah.
Strength, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. What do we want to boost up more on you? Let's see. Fight. I would say roll for your fighting again. See what you get.
Okay. Here we go.
But if you get less than typical, I'm not gonna bump you down.
Yeah.
Right.
Mulligan on
Okay.
fighting.
62.
Okay, that puts you at remarkable. I'll leave you at that. You're fighting because you need to be able to fight for some of these skills. You need to fight.
Sure.
And let's see now.
Can't you advance your points though during the game?
You get points. I haven't given anybody any points out, but yeah, eventually you can boost up your skills.
Cool. Okay.
Or your
when it comes time to level up, like the veterans are going to be doing here in a second.
Yeah, you could either boost up your abilities or one of your powers. I'm not allowing both.
Okay.
Not just yet.
Okay.
Okay, now let's see. We're not doing any. We're not modifying it. Okay, so your secondary abilities. Let's see. Now for your powers, I'm going to have you roll your percentile again.
Okay. Give me a second. All right. I'm rolling right now.
This is the amount of powers you get.
99.
Whee! You get the 5 out of 5.
Awesome. So I get to pick them or?
Well, we'll get there.
Okay.
Gotcha. We'll get there because there's some powers.
Yeah, you roll for your powers too.
Yeah, and some powers take 2 slots, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Well, it's more accurate to say you roll for categories of powers. You can still choose from within those categories.
That's what I mean. Yes.
Okay.
But in the category, there are some powers, like I believe there's a time one or something like that takes two.
Yeah, there are powers that are so OP they take up 2 slots. Like cosmic awareness was one, time manipulation was one.
Yeah.
Reality manipulation was one.
Yeah, things like that. The big guns.
Oh, went bad.
Okay, and so note that you have five slots for powers. Okay, let's just go ahead and roll for your talents and contacts.
All right, so I got talents.
Roll for that, please.
Okay, I'm hitting it right now.
Okay.
And we got a 12.
Okay, you get one with a potential of 6. We'll modify as we go. I can give you. I'll give you 3 because that's 1 to 6. I'll give you 3.
Okay, so 3 for talents. Okay.
3 for talents. Okay, last one.
And what's this last category called again?
Contacts. Well, the one you just did was for talents. Now we're doing contacts.
Okay. All right. I'm rolling right now.
Your one primary contact will be a low-level, well-known Marvel character, not the big guns.
A name character, though.
A name character, but not the big guns, because the big guns you get after you play through this. This 6 to 8 episode season.
Cool. I rolled a 36.
36. You get. It says 1 to 4. I'm gonna split the difference and give you 2.
That's fair. Okay.
And you get 2 contacts. One's gonna be, like we said, a name character, and the other one you'll determine. I would say leave it blank to be determined later. Fill in as needed.
And I can roll for those, or
No, well, you can pick one. Depending on what your power set ends up being.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, basically, who do you know within the Marvel universe that could give you that could be your lifeline if you were in an emergency situation?
If you needed information or what have you.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. After that, now we go for the power categories.
All right.
Since you have 5.
Mm-hmm.
Can you fill up the dog's water bowl and wash it out too in the tub? Thanks. Turn off the AC.
Who the hell was that?
Go help Russell then. Go help him. You know how
I think that's RDV's family.
No, V is muted.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay. Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Water.
Fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Zach's not muted.
Yeah. Well, Zach doesn't have a horde there. Anyway.
A what?
A horde.
Oh, okay.
Did you? What did you think I said?
Sure.
He's not going to be here until tomorrow.
Yes.
Venkman, get your mind out of whatever gutter in which it seems to really enjoy life.
Sir,
Okay,
I am the gunner. Thank you very much.
And anyway, Mr. J, roll your first power card.
All right, here we go. And I got a 29.
Okay, write down matter control.
Matter control, I like that.
Okay. And you get 5 categories. We can, like I said, if worst comes to worst, you can always combine. We can kit bash to, like with Dalton, we kit bash because he didn't have any technically magic power, so we gave him the magic spin.
Yeah, like my abilities weren't on the magic table, but we reflavored them as spells.
Correct.
Because I'm playing a magic user.
Correct. Now, Jay, roll again, please.
All right, hitting it right now. 17. 17.
Movement. And that's like leaping and flight and such like that.
Okay.
We'll get into what's actually in the category probably after you've rolled all of them.
Absolutely. Now, okay, now roll again.
All right, we got a 59.
Distance attack.
Distance attack, okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, they give me some pretty good stuff with those. I think that's what actually V's guns would come under as distance. We consider that a distance attack, by the way.
All right.
Okay, now roll again.
Okay, and we got a 51.
We got body control this time.
Body control.
Yes.
All right. Got it. Okay.
And then one last.
And we have a 76.
Body alterations offensive. You got a nice little spread of powers there.
Like that.
Especially for a mutant character.
Okay, now with
body alterations, what was the last word there?
Offensive.
Offensive, that's right. Okay.
That's huge, whatever. Okay, let's go.
Meaning stuff you can actually attack with. There's body alterations offensive and body alterations defensive.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll your talent categories while you're at it. And you've got how many? I gave you 3 talents?
3, yes.
Okay, roll please.
Rolling right now, and 71.
Scientific skills.
Nice.
Okay. Roll again.
All right, hitting it right now. 96.
Other skills. I don't necessarily like that one. That one's kind of like, that was the hinky one. I think we had.
That's the miscellaneous category basically.
Yeah, I may have you. What?
Sounds like Miranda doesn't want you to have any good stuff. She's like, I don't like that one. I don't like this one.
No, the miscellaneous skills are kind of crap unless you could get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And then they can kind of cooperate with each other.
It was like there was one the body alterations offensive or defensive that I kiboshed because it was like it really wasn't
He's
peaceful.
playing a mutant, you have to accept all of him, skills included.
So roll again, right?
Okay, one last one, yes.
Okay. Okay, and we have 30.
That's fighting skills. There you go. That's pretty good.
So I have so I'm not doing the miscellaneous, right?
Well, let me check and see what miscellaneous actually is in terms of just a second. Talent. Let's see if they have under the talents. Talents. Let's go on the end.
Excuse me.
No problem. Talents. Appendix B, starting at page 89. I actually have the physical book, so you have the PDF. I have the book.
Cool.
So 89 talents. Let's see, going through. We said other skills. That's the one. These are ones that are proposed by players. That's kind of like a catch-all.
Yeah. So again, they're kind of just anything else we couldn't find a category for is now here.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and have you re-roll another talent category because that's a catch-all.
Gotcha. All right, here we go. And 68.
Okay, that's another 68. That's another scientific skill.
All right, 2 scientifics.
That's pretty good, actually.
I like it.
So there we go, and now we go to your
contacts.
He gets to pick it. Okay. He gets to pick his actual powers, though. First, I would imagine.
Well,
he has the categories, but he hasn't decided what particular powers within those categories he wants.
This is true, but we have in terms he has one talent. One contact that he can determine later, and then he has the one contact that he to give. And you may want to do maybe a medium level mutant if you want to keep on your mutant side, or if you want to reject your mutant side. That's up to you.
Okay.
Or someone scientific if you want to lean into the scientific skills you have. That might work
if
too.
Scientific, I could actually to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I would allow Hank McCoy. Hank McCoy.
Yeah, Beast.
Oh, really? Yeah, I'll take Beast. Yeah. Easy.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
Okay, Hank McCoy. Okay, that's your main contact, and the other to be determined later. And Clint, I'll get to you in a second once we do yours. But because this Jay is going from ground up, now let's go to your powers. 71. Okay, starting at page 71. Okay, now what's your first category?
Matter control.
Matter control. Okay, here we go. Movement. Well, you had a movement power too. I'll go to that one first because that's actually I'm right there, so I can. You got flight, gliding, leaping, wall crawling, lightning speed, teleportation. Wait, let's see. Teleportation. Let's see. Yeah, you have teleportation. You have levitation, swimming, climbing, digging, and dimensional travel. I believe is a double. So I don't see if that's a double or not. But
yeah. So which of those do you want?
Read those first few off to me again.
Okay, you got flight, gliding, leaping, wall crawling, lightning speed, teleportation. Let me see if teleportation is actually a double or not. No, it doesn't say it's a double. I don't think anybody got that one. That's why we kind of didn't.
I think I'm going to take lightning speed.
Okay, you're going to be like Quicksilver. Okay, and you're going to have to. You'll be rolling power ranks for these once you sign them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's write down lightning speed.
To figure out basically how good you are at these powers.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Anyway. Okay, your second power. Let's see, what's the next power you got? So you got
Matter control.
Matter control. Let's see, that's under matter control. Here we go. You have earth control, air control, fire control, Water control. Let's see, is weather control that's a single weather. You have weather control. You can animate objects, density manipulation, others, density reduction, density increase, animal transmission, others.
I think I'll go with air control.
Air control, okay, that's actually a pretty cool thing. Yeah, that's what you can do.
Between the speed and the air control, you're basically shaping up to basically be a mutant version of Mercury.
Yeah, or Quicksilver playing with his power. Okay,
or Jay Garrick.
Yeah, Jay Garrick. There you go. You can do shields of wind. Air is a distance weapon. And
distance attack. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, and you say you've got a distance attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, distance attack. Distance attack. Looking for the distance attacks. Here we go. Projectile missile. Really? Ensnaring missile. Ice generation. Fire generation. And we got energy generation, sound generation, stunning missile, slashing nullifier, dark force generation.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with energy generation.
Okay, energy generation. That's the one where you can do the bolts of force like energy. Okay, that's actually pretty. Sorry, you're keeping up pretty well. Okay, your next one.
My next one is body control.
Body control. That was, I believe, was offensive. That's towards the end here. Okay, body control. Is body control or body alterations?
No consent.
That's the next one.
Yeah, I think he got both of them. Both of the
body control ones. 4, and my 5th one is body alterations offensive.
Okay, let me go for body control where that is. Okay. For body control. That's why I don't. Some of these I don't know where they're at. Except for body control.
Body massage.
Ha ha ha! No. No.
Yeah, Java Japan.
Okay, body control. Here we go. This is the one where you can do growth. No jokes here.
I didn't say anything, but check out this league number 4.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes. Shrinking power, density manipulation, self. Let's see. You got phasing, invisibility. This is one Zach likes. Is plasticity.
Oh, that's a good one.
And you have elongation, and you got shape shifting.
What's the second one again?
The second one, let's see, back to that category. The first one was shrinking. When it's growth, then it's shrinking. It's basically like you're either going to be Giant Man,
right?
Giant Man, or you're going to be Ant-Man.
I think I'm going to go with density manipulation.
Okay, density manipulation. That's where
good one.
Here's yourself. That you're doing like Vision. You're going to be like Vision. That's actually not a bad thing.
Nice.
That will give you would, if you've altered your mass weight, you would, if you had feeble density, for example, you would weigh 50 pounds.
That would help with like jumping or floating or something along those lines.
Yes, and you gain body armor equal to the current power rank. And you can inflict charging damage using the power rank instead of your strength ability. Okay. And see, they have the Shift O state. You don't have Shift O. High density may slow you down, so just keep that in mind.
Unless you're falling.
Yeah.
Gravity.
If the density of the character is higher than the individual's endurance, both fighting and agility suffer a -1 column shift penalty. That's actually good enough. Okay, now you had the body alteration offensive.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Okay, these are the fun ones. Extra body parts, extra attacks, and I'm actually not going to allow this one because we had some mulligans with it last time. So that's one I'm taking off the list.
Okay.
Energy touch, paralyzing touch, claws, rotting touch, corrosive touch, health drain touch. Basically, what you do is you can if you want to touch a villain, you take some of their health and you push it into yourself.
Okay.
And blinding touch. That's basically what you got.
What was the second one? The second touch again?
A second, you have energy touch and paralyzing touch.
Paralyzing touch, right?
I wouldn't go with paralyzing touch because it's constantly active, which means you could accidentally trigger it on yourself.
Absolutely, that's what he wanted it, but we found out nope, that's no good because
what is energy touch? What is that?
Okay,
you can inflict a certain kind of energy damage by touching a villain or something. Like you could electrocute them, or you could burn them, or something along those lines.
Okay, this is the example they give. If the hero is standing on a steel girder facing off 3 goons from Hydra and uses the energy touch of the girder, a conductive material, all 3 will get shocked.
Oh, that's nice. You know what? I think I'll go with the health one. What was that? The energy drain one?
Okay, the health drain touch?
Yeah, health drain touch.
Yes. Okay, that one grants the power rank of health from the target to the hero. Basically, you heal your own damage.
Right.
But
I would take it.
Okay, now with the energy touch one, you would get resistance to electricity as a bonus power.
Ooh, I already got lightning speed. I'll stay with the health drain touch.
Okay, health drain touch and
shocking.
Shocking, yes. And
that seems like a fairly healthy choice.
Yeah, and we did have Electro last game. Not saying he won't show up this round, but we'll see. And that's 4 of your powers, right?
That's 5. That's all 5 of them.
You got all 5 of them? Okay.
Yep.
Now we get to roll for your ranks on your powers.
Okay.
How good you are at them, basically.
Yes.
Or how consistent they are. Either way.
Yes.
All right, my first roll, and we have 10. Wah, wah.
Okay, put that one off to the side.
Yeah, re-roll it, maybe.
Yeah. That's definitely. I'm gonna roll you on the. I think I might roll you on the robot scale. But roll again.
Okay, here we go. 73.
Okay, that's a bit better for your which is that the first power? Yes, which is the what one?
Scientific skills. The first scientific.
No, not dungeon. Your powers.
Oh, my power. Oh no, my powers of our. Oh. Okay, I see.
How good you are at them, or how consistent they are useful.
Air control. Air control.
Air control. You got 70 what?
73.
Okay, I'm gonna go with remarkable.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So, and if when I ask you for your rank, it's you say either remarkable, or in that case 30.
Okay.
Your second power.
My second power, we are 53.
53. Excellent.
Take it.
Which is a 20.
Okay. No, 20. All right. 20, 30. Okay. And here comes for my third power.
Which is?
That would be energy generation 88.
You have incredible. And I'm not letting anybody get anything higher than in amazing powers.
Okay.
Yeah, because then it starts to get game-breakingly cartoony if we go any higher than that at this point.
Okay, that's your third power. Now roll again for your fourth.
All right, my fourth would be 65.
Which is remarkable. Now, if you can roll like this during the game, you'll be doing good, by the way.
I hope so. All right, for my last one, we have, which is the health drain touch. Come on. 5. You want me to hit that again?
Yes, please. Because I'm not giving you like a feeble. No, don't work like that.
8. You hit
Oh,
it again?
hit it again.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
I won't let you get less than a good in a power.
Okay. 41.
You get excellent.
I'll take it. I think I'm a pretty competent.
Yeah, you're pretty good. Pretty competent mutant in your powers. You've been doing this a little while.
I'm curious what your name's gonna be with your powers, because I would play up like the air elemental thing because of the speed and the air control and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you come up with a name and a character. You know, you probably will have your secret identity known to the team, like your alter ego. Like, say, Zach's Pinball's identity is known to the team, and so on and so forth. But it's not known to the public. But you also go by your hero name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you come up with that in a bit?
Yeah, basically come up with a backstory for your characters. What we're saying.
Let's see. And okay, now you have your abilities, which, if I remember correctly, you said you had. Let's go for the ability categories, which are ability categories, which are on. Oh no! I said it was talents. Talents. Your talents. Okay, you can pick the talents. Let's see. That's page 89. Go back to 89. Okay, what's your first skill?
Okay, first one is scientific.
Scientific, and if I remember correctly, you had another one that was like.
I do. That's the next one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, scientific. You have a choice of chemistry, biology, geology, genetics, archaeology. A few of the people on the team have archaeology, by the way. Physics, computers, and electronics.
I'll go computers and electronics.
Okay, that's okay for your two
No. So computers and electronics are separate. You mean?
That is correct. So you can pick one for each if you wish to do.
Okay,
so.
no. I'll go computers.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay.
I will try not to stand too close to you when you're meddling with them because I have a tendency to break technology.
He's a tech breaker.
Okay, for my second scientific skill, can you go and read that list off to me again, please?
Okay, second one. Okay, again, you got chemistry, biology, geology, genetics, archaeology, physics. You already took computers, but then the next one is electronics.
I think I'll go chemistry.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, that one will give you a one-column shift on matters of chemistry, including developing new formulas, finding cures for inorganic poisons, identifying characters by smell, touch, or taste. Ew.
Gotta do what we gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, now the other one I think you had was fighting.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, it's a fighting skill. Okay, these are the fun ones. You have martial arts A, B, C, D, E. I'll explain them in a second. Wrestling, thrown objects, acrobatics, and tumbling. Martial arts A is like judo or karate. B is like boxing. C is like holds and escapes kind of thing. You concentrate on holds and escapes.
Escape artist, basically, yeah.
Yeah. D is the one that E was using. And basically, it's you kind of search out the weakness of the opponent, but you gotta watch them to find their weakness. You're like Karnak from the Inhumans.
Yeah.
Martial arts E is like quick strikes to catch them off guard. Wrestling is self-evident. Thrown objects is self-evident. Acrobatics, self-evident. Tumbling, self-evident. You can fall and land without undue injury. This is I think Zach. I think Pinball has this without even having it on his list. He's fallen and landed without hurting himself. So.
Well, it's because Zach's agility stat was so broken that
it's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I've got it. I know which one I want. Martial arts E.
E, which is the you want to do quick striking?
Quick striking, yes.
Okay, you're like a little cobra.
Well, with the speedster thing, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
Actually, that makes perfect sense. Yeah,
That's what I was thinking too.
You could speed in like the Flash and then come back out. Okay, and I think we got everything on yours. Like we said, your contact is the Beast, Hank McCoy, and other contact to be determined later. I think that's all you really need at this point. Because I think I've got everything that you.
Awesome.
Except you don't have your name or your character name or your
Yeah, but that you can basically come up with on your own time and just like add it to your sheet later or message it to Maranya.
Also make sure that you all DM me a copy. Like you can do a Word file or you can do a Notepad file of your character concept and just DM it to me so I have a record of it, and we'll also share it with the group so everybody else knows what everybody else can do.
Okay.
And we'll get to V's character last because he's got the least kit bashing to do.
Yeah, I think we handled. I think we oddly handled most of Venkman's stuff in in last stream.
But okay, now let's go with Mr. Clint. Okay, now you said you had some different concepts. Okay.
Yep. Okay. So here, my ideas so far are for Altered Human. Here are the two options. There's Hard Knock, who's a rock star junkie who is given experimental heroin laced with mutant growth hormone, and that gave him his superpowers. And
Marvel
so
Knights version.
So he's a heroic version of Snowflame.
Pretty much.
Well, I mean, he doesn't keep shooting up. It's
okay. So it was a one-time thing. He accidentally got access to Snowflame's stash.
It's or Cloak and Dagger. You know, they're kind of
that kind of thing. Yeah. Or
so there's and he's similar to like Luke Cage and Hard Case from Malibu. Slipstrike, who is a SHIELD agent that was enhanced in order to counter Captain America or Black Widow on behalf of SHIELD as kind of like the secret counter Avengers in case they ever went rogue. Now, he doesn't really necessarily have powers, but it would be more like access to SHIELD gear. So think like Nick Fury had that one flying squirrel suit that, you know, he could glide on the wind. Things like that. SHIELD weaponry, swords.
He's a company man, basically.
Yeah, I think like like Snake Eyes, but with like
or
minor enhancements.
Yeah. Okay. Now you would not get access to Lola. No access to Lola.
Lola.
That is.
Oh yeah, no.
The SHIELD computer.
No.
Closest car.
Yeah, no.
No Lola.
No Lola. No, nothing like that. For the mutants, we have American Steel, who's a patriotic mutant. Think like a Colossus clone. And then there's Psychics, he was a Genosian experiment with potential sinister gray connections. For High Tech.
Okay, before we go any further, good night, Jim.
Oh. Good night, Jim.
And night, sweet Jim. Christmas. Yes, Rhaegar, we may have a Kmart Luke Cage in the group. We have to see.
Yeah, it depends on which of these backstories he wants to go with or which you guys vote for, basically.
Yeah.
Whatever I roll, these are the options here. So High Tech, there's the Shield, or not the Shield, sorry, the Shrink, which is the one I was telling you about. He was the Hank Pym power suit, ability to shrink and grow, and espionage, counter to Hank
Discount Ant-Man.
And then there was, and I've got two names I'm floating, but it's the same general concept, and it's it's Freebird or Bugbear, but it's someone who got a hold of Osborn Green Goblin tech, so he's got his own glider and body armor, and he goes out and fights crime. Freebird being more of like a patriotic version where he flies around on like an eagle. Bugbear is more of a dirty biker kind of a guy. And I'm kind of I'm still kicking those around. Bugbear, probably a former football player, turned junkyard dog and builds the stuff.
Before we go any further, V, you said you had something to say?
Oh, just my character is black, yo.
Wait, I thought you were Irish. I thought we established that you're Irish.
He's black Irish.
He's Black Tom
Oh,
Cassidy.
Like Red from Shawshank.
He's black Irish.
That's fine, then, I suppose.
Sweet Christmas, mate.
Sweet Christmas, Bagora.
Oh, my.
After your high tech, what you had, robot?
Yeah, okay. So for robot, we've got Rust Belt, who's a Midwest mechanical man. He's a blue collar man bot, just trying to make it through life and do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got Deadlock, who is he's an amnesiac Deathlock who has no idea who he is or where he's coming from. The AI is all scrambled up, and so it's like him trying to he needs to avoid what was the name of the company? Is it Cyberdyne? Who makes some?
Yeah.
Something to that general fact. There's that. And then for aliens, we've got Brusque, who is the inhuman giant boar. He's as smart as a human, and he's a rival to Lockjaw. And since we got somebody who can run super fast, he might be a giant flying pig, like the size of a Clydesdale. And
I dig it. That sounds amazing.
And why the sea is boiling hot and where the pigs have wings.
Right now, the concepts you said, I like either Shrinking Guy or the Flying Pig.
I like the Rockstar mutate character, but the flying pig is also cool. Yeah.
I may have if nothing else, if we don't use that as your character concept, we may have a flying pig show up in this, just for laughs.
Why the sea is boiling hot and the pigs have wings.
And my last one is Commander Excel. He's a Kree soldier who is trying to follow in the steps of Marvel. Excelsior is his name, and so his goal is he wants to unify humans, Inhumans, and the Kree into like a peaceful galactic community.
You should have saved the flying pig for the end. That's your big sell. Could have ended on a high note. Random Kree soldiers, a little bit of a letdown after flying pig.
But okay, now you're rolling for which one of those you get.
Yep, we're gonna roll for which one. So
okay, I'm gonna go for the column for the origins. Okay, we'll pick that. Okay, roll.
32.
That's your mutant.
Okay. And that was I won't lie, mutant was the one I was like, man, I'm kind of like kind of hem-hawing on that. But okay, so we'll do a mutant.
Okay.
Okay.
What and then two mutant concepts you had were.
We've got a Colossus analog and a telekinetic psychic kind of character.
The telekinetic psychic has merit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one I would go with. Although we do kind of need a brick, E is kind of our brick. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I would go with the telekinetic. Now we get to roll your Fazarip.
Yep.
And we're going on the mutants. The mutants.
Oh yeah. Table. I was just thinking I could use Colin Farrell as my play-by.
Colin Farrell? Why not?
Like Irish.
Hey, there you go. Go for it, laddie. Okay. Your roll for your fighting.
All right, we got 53.
Okay, you got excellent fighting.
22.
Okay, that's your good agility.
37.
Good strength. And again, we're going to allow you to boost one if need be.
All right. Ooh, 7.
That's a mulligan. You definitely have to re-roll.
Re-roll.
Absolutely re-roll.
89.
Okay. That's your endurance. That's at 89, you said?
Yep.
Okay, you've got incredible endurance. Oh boy, the jokes we could have with that.
I think he's the only one of us that has semi-decent endurance, to be fair.
Of this current group, I believe so.
Right.
And your reason?
We got 48.
You got excellent reason, which actually is not bad.
95. Whoa.
Your intuition?
Yeah.
Holy, incredible intuition.
It borders on spider sense, basically.
It pretty much is like spider sense. You're close to the limit I allow.
All right, and then 31.
31 on your psyche. You have good psyche, so you will be vulnerable to mental attacks. Keep that in mind. Now,
which is a weird weakness for a telepath, but oh well.
Yeah, right.
So you've got which ones you had that? Which ones were your goods? Because you had some pretty decent ones otherwise. Which were good?
That would be agility and strength are good. Well, yeah, agility, strength, and psyche.
Okay, psyche I would leave alone because that that gives you a little bit of a weakness.
Although he's a telepath, does it really make sense for him to have a weak psyche if he's a telepath? Or I guess maybe if he can't turn it off, like if he doesn't know how to defend himself from psychic attack, he basically has a target on his head in the astral plane or something.
His telepathy is always on. He doesn't have a off switch.
You need to have some sessions with Charles Xavier. He'll teach you how to steal that up.
Okay, now you said fighting and your agility.
Yeah, agility and strength. Yeah.
And you have a fighting skill. So let's see that one. Let's see if that fighting skill actually boosts you up a bit. That'll boost up your fighting. Fighting. Fighting E. You have martial arts E. Oh. Ooh. You are a +1 to initiative rolls in on our combat, so you would actually help the initiative roll. Even though you're not the leader, you would actually help the initiative roll with that martial
Which
art.
E needs desperately.
Yeah, sometimes
that is true.
So you will help with the initiative roll because we allow E to roll the initiative for the group. So you would actually help it.
And the electronic dice tends to hate him.
Make a note of that and remind me when initiative comes up.
Okay. Yeah, believe me, electronic dice never loved me either because Shrink was the first character I ever played, and I don't how many. Sorry. When it comes to tabletop role playing YouTube channels, how many channels do you guys follow? Are you guys pretty active in there?
I don't. I know of one.
I follow a couple of tabletop gaming channels, particularly Tulok the Barbarian. He's probably my favorite D&D YouTuber.
Have you ever watched RPG Elite?
No.
I think so.
His biggest video is what was it? 4 reasons why black folk don't play D&D. It's like that was like his biggest video. Yeah, he's the guy that I learned how to play Marvel from. Like he and we know each other, and so like he's the toughest nails GM, man. He doesn't let hardly anything slide. So
that's
playing
cool.
Shrink was a really tough character. That was a really tough go. Those 7 years, man.
Yeah. Okay. Now if you want to boost up your fighting or your agility, your fighting would help with you fighting. And your agility, of course, would be like for your dodging. So you can boost up 1 column shift up.
We'll do agility. Let's go up on agility.
Okay, boost your agility from good to excellent.
Okay.
And we got your talents, I believe. So, or we didn't do your talents yet.
No, we haven't done my talents yet.
No, your talents. Talents or contacts. Okay. roll to get the amount of roll to get. Do we roll for the amount of powers and such? Like, no, we did not. Okay.
No. I mean, let's see. What's for in terms of psychic. Okay. Yeah, we could roll. We can roll for how many if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, for your round for your psychic.
And you can always reflavor powers if you wanted to roll for powers. They were telepathic in nature, just like I did with my magic.
So I'll let you roll powers, talents, and contacts. So you get your contacts.
All right. 54 for the power.
54 for the power. You get three with a high of 4. I'll go with you get the 4.
4 powers. Okay.
4 powers up to 4, depending on what you pick.
Okay. Let's do
talent, and then just get the amount of talents.
Okay, and for the amount of talents.
Yes.
We got 97 for talents. Now that might be too.
You actually get top of 4.
Top of 4. Okay, cool. That 4 talents sounds fine.
Yeah, and that, like I said, I think some of those can be combined. Maybe. I think it's like talents. Some of them, like medicine, could take 2 talents slots.
Oh yeah.
And contacts.
88.
You get 2 up to 4. I'll give you split the difference. Give you 3.
Okay, 3 contacts.
And as we said before, you get the one that is like a named character, but not a super high named character. And you'll have two other categories to pick at later in terms of your contacts. Okay. You possibly know somebody from this team, which is why you're here, or you were recommended. You say your guy might be shielded allied if we go with that kind of flavoring on him, the mutant.
If I were you, I'd go with Emma Frost as your name, but that's just me. Feel free to disregard me entirely, but
with your telepathic.
I was gonna say no. Yeah, you're right on right on the money, because I was in my head I'm thinking I was like Moira McTaggart or Emma Frost. Those were the two that inside my head I was bouncing between. You
can I'll tell you what, you can pick one as your main contact, and the second one is your low level. You got 30 or so % chance of actually.
Basically, you know them, but you're not exactly on good terms, or they're difficult to reach sometimes. For me, my main contact is Agatha Harkness, but yes. I also know Dr. Nicodemus West.
But he's a little bit harder to get a hold of.
Yeah, because he's a bit of a dick.
That too, yes. Anyway, so you pick one as your main, and the other one is like a secondary. I mean, they got you on their contact list, but they don't always answer your calls. The first one will be one that will be more likely to answer your calls if you need help.
Oh, that one's tough.
What essentially decide what order you want them in, I guess, is the best way to go about it.
Whichever way you want to work it. And third to be determined.
Because I mean, Moira would be great to have just because of her medical background, medicine, and things like that. So if we're out and about getting injured, we've got her to kind of help force through.
Okay, that would actually does make sense. And then the secondary would be your Emma Frost, if you want to work on your telepathy eventually.
Emma gives you the cold shoulder, but I'm ching.
Not to mention, but thematically and storyline wise, Moira would be a good choice because he would have been like a former Genosian mutant slave, kind of worked on, get worked over. So it would make sense for her because he would go to her for like rehabilitation and the healing process and that. So she would be thematically the better of the two.
Yeah, I think Emma is kind of ambiguous and straddles the line to villain sometimes. So there's that.
And we're also out of current Marvel Comics continuity, so we are not dealing with
Moira being evil.
All new, all different.
We're not doing anything from 2013 up.
Okay, so yeah. all different, all crappy.
Unless it's good stuff, then we put those in.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Yeah, but nothing.
All right, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay, let's see.
I'm cool with those. That sounds great. Moira is a good choice.
Yes. Anyway, now we got the. Let's go for your powers. Rolling for categories.
Sure.
Okay, and you got 4. I gave you 4 of those, correct?
Yeah, 4 powers.
Yeah, he has 4. Yeah.
Okay, roll for your first category.
Okay. We got 35.
Energy control. We're sensing a pattern here.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean, that makes sense for a telepath. A lot of them have some kind of secondary energy they can manipulate using their telepathy.
If worse comes to worse, if you don't get a mental power one, I'll allow you to pick the one that is not one that you like so much and switch it to mental. If you don't,
yeah. And then, like I say, we can always reflavor your powers as telepathic in nature.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like with Emma, she has the ability to mentally control her molecules, so she can switch to the diamond form, for example. So if you get any body control ones, that can be the rationale.
There you go. Okay. Yeah,
Second is 6.
I'll go. That's senses.
Okay.
Just like I believe that's like enhanced senses and things like that. I'll confirm later.
Which makes sense for a telepath. If you can sense things coming, then you can.
Yeah, they're your heightened senses. Yeah. Third one.
I got 30.
Okay, energy control again.
Okay. I'm gonna put that one tentatively, and then we'll just, if it can't work it out, we'll make that one the psychic one.
Okay.
And then
or you can control 2 different kinds of energy.
Yeah, and a 1.
You have a resistance.
Okay, that'll work.
And let's see.
I dumped that one, honestly, but
no, not necessarily, because some resistance that might come in handy. Okay, yeah. Let's see. 71. Okay, going for resistances first. Okay, resistances. Okay, this is resistance to fire and heat, cold, electricity, electromagnetic so you can be resistant to him. Radiation, toxins, corrosives, resistance to emotion attacks.
Oh my!
Oh my!
He'd be immune to Spice's pheromones.
Okay. Resistance to mental attacks. This might be a good one for a telepath.
That'd be useful, yeah.
For a telepath. Resistance to magical attacks. Horror can't hex you.
Yeah.
I couldn't hex him anyway unless he starts using technology, and even then, it's not him I'm hexing. It's the tech.
You can't hit him with the Dark Force either, or anything like that. If you got mad at him.
Well, that's true.
Resistance to disease, invulnerability. Oh.
Asterisk to. I won't pick.
I think that's his asterisk one. Yeah.
I was gonna say I won't pick invulnerability, so
yeah.
We're good on that.
Yeah, it takes 2 slots anyway. It'd be a waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll stick with mental attacks for that for the resistance.
Resistance to mental attacks. Yes, we'll roll you for a rank after we finish these.
That also solves the problem of your psyche being kind of wonky.
Yeah. That actually boosts your psyche. You would roll on that. I would tell you to roll on that if you get a psyche attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now your senses. You got protected senses, enhanced senses, infravision. We're not allowing you cosmic awareness. That's a double. If I remember correctly. Let me check that list. And see
yeah, that takes 2. I checked because I really debated whether or not I wanted that, and I 86 it because it takes 2.
Okay, infravision. Under that's like cosmic awareness and combat sense. So you can't. So infravision, no. Okay, you got computer links, emotion detection, energy detection, magic detection, magnetic detection. If Magneto shows up.
Computer links would be interesting. You'd be a technopath.
Yeah.
mutant detection, psionic detection, astral detection, tracking ability.
Let's go with. Let's do emotional detection.
Okay, that's where you can tell that everybody who is under stress, worried.
Empath. Your telepathy crosses the boundary into empathy.
Okay, you detect the target's emotional state, not the cause.
Yeah. That'll work for me.
Yeah. Okay, so you got that. Okay, that's your second, and the other two you have are
energy control.
Energy control. Energy control. I don't know which pages these are on. Energy control.
The question is, which energies do you want if you want to take both of them?
Energy.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna swap one for telekinesis. So
yeah, let's see.
I'm definitely swapping one for tele.
Yeah, for TK. Yeah, looking for energy control. That's under. We had energy control. That's under after matter control. For matter control, I'll be in energy control. Matter control.
Energy control. Magnetic, electrical, light, sound, dark force, gravity, probability, nullifying.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Double. Energy, reflection, and time control, which is also a double.
Yeah.
Now we're good.
So which one do you want? You want to just have one and then swap it to a TK? I think you got two of that.
Yeah, I got two energy controls, but
so you could get one of the cool ones if you wanted, or you can swap one for telekinesis.
Yeah, we're sticking with telekinesis for one, and then let's do. Ooh, man. Ooh. Do I want to do gravity?
I think we have some people who do gravity, but if you want to be a backup for gravity.
Yeah, Zach can do that, and I can do that, but it's different for both of us.
I just make myself bouncy.
Yeah,
and I can essentially paralyze people using a gravity spell, and it got counterspelled to me by Mordo once. That was fucking awful.
Hey, watch the language, please.
Let's do energy reflection then.
Energy reflection. Let's see what that is.
Yeah.
So you've essentially put yourself in a telekinetic bubble and it bounces off, pretty much.
Let's see, energy reflection.
Sort of like a Susan Storm.
Okay, let me see what that is.
A little bit.
Kinda. Yeah.
Where's energy reflection? Where do you see that one?
In the columns on page 8, it's all under 10. But
okay, let me see. Page 8, you said.
Yeah, on page 8. That's
okay. And it was under energy control. Okay, Okay, you want energy? Okay, that's under gravity manipulation. Oh, okay, I'll look under gravity manipulation. That's where that's a secondary of gravity manipulation.
Okay.
Let's see, but let's see. I can always allow that. Let's see. Look under gravity manipulation.
Or worst case, I mean, my second choice would be light manipulation. So you got light and dark. Does that sound better?
Yeah, because horror does the.
Yeah, I use my magic to manipulate the dark force, so there's that.
Okay, I'll do light. Let's do light.
Yeah.
Okay, dark.
So cloak and daggering.
We literally have cloak and daggering.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, and then telekinesis.
Oh, hold on. Let me bust out my boobies here real quick for you.
Oh no. I do in fact swing that way, but you're not that attractive. Sorry.
Okay, let's see. For the mental. Okay, the mental. We have the mental powers, telekinesis. Okay, that's under mental powers, which is after distance attacks.
We'll do light control.
the mental. Mental powers. Okay, telekinesis.
Yes.
Okay, looking at for telepathy, image generation, telekinesis. Okay, here we go. Yeah, you don't get these power stunts if you got some pretty decent power stunts. I may allow you to develop one. You know, you could either do. I'll let you have one of these. Either flight for self and others at -1 column shift of your power rank, a telekinetic force field of -2 column shift power rank, force bolts at -1 column shift power rank. I would say you can lift it. Your main powers, you can lift things. As the character had the strength of the power rank. Okay, here we go. And your power your power rank determines the maximum range of the power. You can pick one. I'm giving you one power stunt besides just lifting and tossing things. So you can do either flight for self and others, a force field, or force bolts.
How many people in the group can fly already?
Not many, I don't think.
I can teleport. That's basically the only movement gimmick we have, except for
E can fly.
Jay's speed. Yeah, E can fly because of his armor. Jay is a speedster. I can teleport using the Dark Force dimension.
Pinball Zach, he bounces and leaps.
So pretty much everybody has some mobility gimmick.
And I think Bankman's non-spider has some kind of leaping as well. We were kind of kept batching him from Spidey up.
Yeah, I think everybody in the party has a mobility gimmick.
So,
okay, so I'll probably I'll take the levitation flight thing. Okay, that way I'm not left.
Self and others.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay, for your talking, that's your power stunt. And remember, that's -1 column shift of your power rank.
Yeah, my character just uses the grappling gun.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. You got the Batman gun.
I love grappling guns, man. Yeah. You got my heart. I love them.
So basically, at this point, we've gotten all your powers. So then now we get to roll the ranks for the powers.
Yep.
Get back to that column. Okay, roll for the first one.
Okay, what's my first one?
The first one on your list. What's your first power?
Okay, well, okay, the way I have it written down. Okay, cool. All right, we're doing energy control light.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Reroll.
Yeah, you can reroll that.
I'm not letting you get below a typical if I can help it.
63.
63. Better. 63. Okay, you get remarkable light control.
Okay, sounds great. Okay, senses of emotion is a 34.
That's good. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect, man. I like that.
That's a good one. Okay, you don't get too overwhelmed by it.
Right? Yeah. No, that's perfect.
High range, you would get him. You actually get that would actually be a negative because you would get overwhelmed by all the emotions around you.
Get too many emotions.
Okay, now your next one is
94 for TK.
Holy 94.
That actually 94. Works well considering that's your main offensive
one. That's incredible. So you get the -1 column shift to do the other thing. So you go down to remarkable. But you're incredible for that. And your last.
Okay. And that is resistance to mental. 97.
Ooh.
Which makes perfect sense for a telepath.
Okay, you have amazing resistance. So basically, anybody who tries to whammy you with a mental, you would roll on that. Now, if you fail on that, it gets through.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's difficult to fail when it's at the amazing rank.
It'd be pretty difficult to fail. And let's see. And
I wish my dice would have loved me better on the light control, but okay.
Hey. Well, that's your minor power.
Yeah, it's you basically use your telekinesis to generate light, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so we did, and we got your talents. You picked you already picked your talents. You don't need to roll anything for those. Mm-hmm. And your contacts we kind of picked already.
Yeah.
And I think you're pretty much good to go. Now, resources I'm not worrying about resources at this point. We're not doing resources because basically we're saying you have what you have. If need be, GM will float you some credit. So it depends on what you really need. If it's something really big, you may have to call in your contacts, and then you have to owe them a favor.
Okay, that works.
Like for example, if he calls in Stark for a favor for some tech, Stark's gonna definitely call in a favor later.
Mm-hmm.
Hook me up with someone later.
So now we're doing those of us that need upgrades, right?
Well, no, we got to finish up V Venkman because he's got the he's got the basic Spidey, but we want to do the things for his guns and also his if you want to go off of his talents, you get different talents and contacts.
I've been working on my backstory.
Okay, cool. Sounds good to me.
So far,
let's hear it.
I hope you got a drink with your hand.
Okay, is it a water drink or my booze drink?
Woe at a pub with his parents, 13-year-old Aiden Brennan, witnesses their murder as well as everyone else in the pub. Believed to be dead, Aiden grows up as a thief living on the streets.
Okay.
He then furthers his love for science and uses it to build himself a super suit.
Okay.
Because he's basically kind of like
he's a Spider-Man fanboy, basically.
Yeah. Yes. More like a Gambit / Spider-Man, you'd say.
A Gambit man.
Yeah, he's crass, selfish, tends to drink a lot. He's good looking, and he knows how to use his looks and his accent to charm the pants off any woman in the room. And he's known to liberate a few items from criminals over the years to help build his suit and further advance. He's like I said, he is more like a Red Hood in a sense. He's not afraid to use guns and murder if they have to.
Okay, we're not allowing murder.
Okay.
Who says that?
Well, Englentine insists it for team dynamic reasons, but I'm also kind of morally ambiguous, so there's that.
I am saying no murder because I want to keep the villains around for a while.
He didn't bloody murder. No, he just took their lives away.
Yeah, it's plot armor. The villains cannot die.
Yes,
they can limp away, but they cannot die because I want them to be able to come back.
So.
So what you're saying is I'm going to be nursing my grudge against Mysterio for a long time. Then is what we're saying.
So, plot twist: growing up, he finds out his parents were actually IRA members, part of the Irish Republic.
Ooh, sounds good.
Neat.
Yes. Sounds good.
He loves a good woman and a good stout. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Now. We're basically building you on the Spidey model. Let me look that up again.
It's a Marvel game, not Champions.
Yes.
Wait, the new Champions, right?
No, not them either. No.
The new Champions.
We don't talk about that.
Yes. We're basically we're going with Spidey. I sent you the stuff about his stats.
Yeah, you have the FAS ERP.
Yeah, but I boosted your reason to remarkable because you're making some interesting tech there.
Where do you see reason?
That's
what it is. Okay.
R is reason.
Okay.
It on the original sheet it's excellent, but I'm boosting you to remarkable because That doesn't make sense. That Spidey's only excellent. That doesn't make sense to me because he does some pretty.
Well, he's an off-brand Spidey though, so.
Yeah, I'm giving him remarkable because he's building some tech that Spidey didn't think of.
He's homebrewing.
He's homebrewing.
Yeah.
I am pulling an Iron Man 3.
Yeah, you're actually pulling. Yeah, exactly. You're doing that where he was going into the compound. Exactly, that's what you're doing. Okay, and I will give you wall crawling. We'll figure out how you do it.
Well, I was saying the wall crawling I just explained to you before is that he developed little technology as far as like little fibers on his suits that they basically able to allow him to climb on things. They're retractable.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's a term
like
for
little
that.
fibers, nanofibers.
Yeah, but there's something like what is it called? It's like a molecular attraction or something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, we'll just say it's wall crawling. The
suction cups. Look, old 1960s.
Oh, we're not going.
or Velcro hooks based off of Gecko.
Yeah, basically like a Velcro. It's like the hooks from Velcro that are molecularly. They're high tech Velcro. Okay, that works.
But they don't stick the gold objects.
Did you guys know the technology for Velcro was based off of the biology of the gecko?
That I did not know. But okay.
Yeah, the guy who developed Velcro actually was inspired by the hairs that geckos have on their feet that allow them to stick to things.
Okay.
Can my character be like a redemption arc character? Like
absolutely.
He's a past as a criminal.
Yeah, he can.
There's a warrant out for his arrest as he's been accused of murdering someone, but he didn't really murder. He's a fugitive.
Absolutely, we can do
so
that.
So he created an alternate identity.
Okay, that works because you can.
Well, yeah, if you grew up on the streets, you could have gotten into some shady business at some point.
Yeah, remind me about that. Write it down and remind me about it. It may come into play if we run into someone like, say, Shield or the beat cop on the street who has access to things like that, like the databases, or like if Captain America, if you get the Avengers database. Oh wait, no, Scrapyard would know about you because he has access to most known. Although in his database, your last entry would be whereabouts unknown, presumed
dead at 13 though. As I said,
I'm talking about the identity you have where you're doing your stuff.
Oh, the new identity.
Yeah, you would be
Ooh.
presumed missing if they go by one of your identities. Yeah. Okay. What else?
Like a chameleon.
Yeah. You want to do the chameleon?
Well, no, I'm going to say kind of like a chameleon as far as
in terms of assuming various identities. That works.
Yes. Yeah.
But you have like the technology to change your.
Yeah, most people wouldn't know that your current identity and your previous one are the same though.
I can say that maybe he's worked for Shield or one of Shield's recruit programs. Remember Shield? Are we doing with defunct Shield where there's actually warehouses or stuff lying around?
We have current Shield, but there also have been warehouses where tech has been found. So we actually had the Shield run in on the very first campaign.
That stole stuff.
Where y'all were trying to steal the tablets and whatnot.
Because that could be where he got some of his stuff for his suit and some other stuff.
Yeah.
He could have found a warehouse sale where he got things on clearance.
The black market, man.
I think the motto you're looking for is no body, no death.
Right. No body, no death.
Yep.
Okay, that works. Okay, and you do have the web shooters, except they're not web shooters. They are actually
the wrist-mounted, basically guns.
Yeah, which have the 3 bullets that we talked about. I'll have you roll for those particular bullets, and also the rank for the web shooters because you have to be able to aim with those and then shoot.
And I mentioned this last time, and the offer still stands. If you ever just get a really crappy roll and you want to mulligan it, we can roll it that my character rolls to hex out your gun so they work properly.
At least one gun works. Okay, now we're not going with spider tracers, and we're not really going with spider sense because that's a double power.
Yeah.
So okay, what other power did you say you wanted to have?
Maybe strength. No, I'm not super strength. But I mean,
Like,
you get an augmented strength from his suit.
Okay, actually then if you have like a bodysuit which amps your things,
Yeah.
what I will do for that. Let's see, looking at your stats. Looking at Spider-Man stats, it wouldn't do anything to your first four because they're pretty up there to start with. It would just your strength is incredible as Spidey, and I'm leaving the stats as they are for Spidey.
Or GD10, you see that?
Well, good 10 issue is your intuition.
Okay, intuition. Okay.
Your reason is 30. That's the only one I'm changing because of what you're doing with your kit bashing.
Okay.
But everything else stays the same because you have.
Oh, okay. I want to make sure.
Yeah, because your fighting is 30, which is remarkable. Your agility is amazing, and you're able to manipulate. You're able to maneuver in that suit. It's basically like you're like the Spider-Man suit that Stark made Peter. That's the kind of suit you have.
Something like that. I mean, also if you look at Black Spider in DC,
I have not seen.
He has a similar. He's a vigilante over there.
Okay.
Or not a vigilante, but he's a wanted criminal. He's appeared in Young Justice. If you look him up.
Okay, so basically, you've got the suit that's it gives you you don't really need much protection because your stuff is all pretty good.
My pull-out game is strong. I don't need protection.
Yeah.
I'm Irish.
I walked right into that one, didn't I? Oh boy. I can foresee some.
Oh
more
crap! Which one's Jay now?
Oh no, they look the same.
I think Clint turned his camera off because
all the black Irishmen look the same.
That's why we're going with the names. We're not turning the names off for these. Anyway, let's see. Let's go ahead and roll for your power for the what you call it, the actual web shooter, because I'm gonna have to give you a power for that one because that's a special gig god.
All right.
Roll your. You have the web thing for D100, or did I send that to you?
Zach sent it to me. I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I sent it to him. Yeah.
Okay, good. I apologize for not sending it to you. Okay, roll your D100.
85.
85. Okay, I'm gonna go 85. Yeah. See, if I roll you on the Altered Humans, get you incredible. If I roll you on High Tech, that gets you excellent. I'm gonna split the difference and make it remarkable.
Okay. Do I need to write anything down, or you keep it?
Yes, you write this stuff down.
Okay, because no one said anything to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can always go back and watch it later if you miss
stuff, write it down and send it to me.
I'm writing this down for what and under what letter?
Okay, this is actually for your web shooters.
Oh, for the guns?
For the actual thing where you're shooting from. Yes, your web shooter guns.
So this is 85. You're doing the remarkable.
Remarkable. And then for each bullet, I'm gonna give you. I want you to roll for each one of those. You write down your type of bullets.
I got them down, yeah.
Okay. For your first bullet, roll.
All right. 75.
Okay, and what kind of bullet is that?
Acid.
Acid, 75. I will give you a good on that.
Okay.
And otherwise, it would have given 75. Would have given you remarkable, but you got to have some that are not as good as others. I mean, it'll do some damage. If you want to burst somebody out of a cage, you could use that one.
I always just shoot someone in the face.
Oh.
Yeah, melting them with acid. It'll be like the end of Raiders.
Or it's like Joker.
All right.
Or his girlfriend Alicia.
I don't see what's funny about that.
You don't see anything.
That's how I don't see.
Yeah, and you don't see me either. Anyway.
Would want to.
Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
Okay, then you roll for your second bullet.
57. Oh.
57. Okay. Excellent for your second bullet, which is the flamethrower.
Flame, yep.
Yeah. Okay, it's excellent for your flamethrower. It's going good.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
Radical.
Now, when you use this power, you're going to roll first on your web shooter thingy, and then if it works, then you roll. You pick your bullet and roll for that particular one you're using. Unless you want to make it completely random, and I say you roll, and I say you get, whichever one you get whichever.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm go ahead and just go roll.
I just point and pull the trigger.
Yeah. Roll. Okay, roll for the third bullet.
All right, third bullet. Roll
Which
it.
is the one that's like you paralyze people with that.
It's the poison, and it's at. This website is rigged. I'm at 30 now. I'm just dropping down in numbers.
He's having an Englentine roll.
Okay.
I'm telling you guys, get physical dice, peasants. Get physical dice.
Stop it. Stop with the peasant talk.
I am not a peasant. I'm just an underappreciated worker.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to re-roll that one. Because that might come into play in another.
Okay, I'll re-roll it.
Re-roll that one. I'm letting
people. It's at 10. I told you this website
roll
sucks.
again.
Roll again. Is that because this is
17.
Oh, come on.
Mother of a...
This is hysterical.
Roll.
37.
What?
37.
Okay. Just use the 75 that you didn't get to use earlier. That'd be a good compromise.
What was the 75?
The 75 was the one he first rolled, and you shifted it down from remarkable to good.
Did I? Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll use the 75. The 75. Okay, the 75.
The 75 was down. You marked it down to good.
Okay.
Acid.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was remarkable though, as far as I was aware.
Oh, was it?
No wait. 75 would have been. Yeah, it would have been good on. It's good on high touch, but it would have been. Okay, I'll give you the remarkable for the
guns.
For the paralyzer one. The toxin one you have.
Remarkable 75. Really?
Remarkable 30.
Okay.
I checked it on the mutants. I'm using mutants altered humans. I'm kind of kit bashing where I put your powers.
I don't even remember what my gun. Well, I said I have all the numbers down for the acid and flame thing. I don't have any for the rest of my guns. I don't remember what that was supposed to be.
The actual gun thing. I think we said that was.
It was remarkable.
Right? That itself is remarkable.
Okay.
The gun itself is remarkable. Then each bullet gets a different.
Each bullet has a different potency, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
And so we had good. I think we had good, excellent, and the last one was remarkable.
No, Rhaegar, it wasn't Zach. It was me that referred to y'all as peasants. But I was mostly doing a play on a video gaming meme. That there's a meme in the video gaming community that refers to certain people as console peasants. PC gamers refer to.
Hey, I'm a console peasant.
Console peasant.
So am I.
I was repurposing it and calling those that use electronic dice rollers dice peasants.
Yes, I refuse to have that kind of negativity in my gaming.
It's a meme for the love of
I
God.
don't care. It's like you're. That's because some people don't have the physical, because for whatever reason, do not shame them. Do not dice shame them.
Well, electronic dice are self-evidently worse, considering all that we look at the evidence. Electronic dice are self-evidently worse.
I disagree because Jay and Mr. Clint there were actually doing pretty good for their.
That is a good point. They were doing pretty good.
They were doing pretty good.
We were doing pretty good.
They're not as reliable as actual physical objects.
I agree with my my associate. It was a rigged election. I was screwed.
It's the same thing as no matter how good they are, electronic comics aren't as good as the actual tactile physical comic. Same principle.
Dude, if I bought your dice we were talking about, I'd lose it within like a day or two. I'm bad at holding other things like that. Those small little.
Yeah, I've lost dice over time, so I don't fault him.
I'd find it the next day when I step on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh.
And
die 4 are the best.
And
embedded in my foot.
Okay, so and we did want to. You got your powers, so and we have your talents and contacts to roll for. So roll for talents and contacts.
Oh, for talents and contacts. All right.
Talents, you roll, then roll again for the contacts.
99 is the first one.
Okay, you get four talents. There you go. And your contacts.
4 talents. Hold on. Oh, this writing.
Hey, think about. I usually am writing up synopses for these things. And I'm typing these.
So now I'm rolling for what?
Contacts. No, contact. As how many contacts you get. Like up.
Your phone a friend.
Your phone a friend and
77.
77. You get 2 or 4, so I'm giving you a split the difference, giving you 3. 1 is a known but not high known Marvel character. And the other 2 to be determined later. So who would fit your character's background? Is your first or your talents is your thing. Now for talents,
if you're a thief and Spider-Man based, I'd go with Black. Or if you're a former street criminal and Spider-Man based, I would go with Black Cat. But that's.
I won't do. Hey, look! If we get to see a Black Cat, I ain't gonna complain.
No, not at all.
I will not confirm or deny. Okay, now your talent categories. Since you have 4, you roll 4 times.
I spent a summer camp in the Thieves Guild.
For your first.
You guys ran into each other on a job once when you were still being a criminal, I guess.
Yes. Your first one is.
Honestly, I would say Gambit for my first contact.
Okay, go for Gambit. I have no problem with that. Cool. He's known enough, but he's not super high in terms of.
We're like frenemies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You were hitting on Rogue once, and he didn't like it.
She was hitting on me.
Oh. Okay. Now your first talent category.
I looked, but I didn't touch. Oh!
What could you possibly have done to make the ever cautious rogue decide that she wants to hit on you? She resists hitting on almost everyone.
Yes. Anyway, let's go with roll for your first talent category.
All right. 86.
You get mystic and mental skills. Really? Okay. Why? And my horror didn't get that one. I don't know. But
I don't know.
Okay, second one. He has 83. Scientific skills. He has beer foo. I guess that's a mystical skill. He has beer foo.
Beer foo. I love it.
Okay.
The more he drinks, the more he can fight.
What was the one you said before?
Yeah, we were talking about you could actually boost your Oh no, it was boost your reason.
No, I was meant before the beer food, the last roll. So I'm trying to keep track, writing stuff down.
Mystic, and mental skills.
Okay.
Okay, and then you got scientific is your second.
Clint, the control alt right. I'm laughing.
So my mystic and mental skills was
over here.
the previous roll, which was
That was the
86.
first. Yeah, this is just rolling for the category.
I am the founder.
Okay. So let me know when I have to write stuff down because I don't know.
Okay. Right now, write down mystic and mental skills.
Yeah.
Scientific skills. Your third roll is what?
All right. Third roll is going to be 45.
Okay, you got fighting skills. Okay, that's good. And your fourth?
58.
Okay, you got professional skills. Okay, now for fighting skills, we'll go through those. You got fighting, professional, mystic and mental. I think you got scientific skills.
Yep.
So you got fighting. That's the martial arts, A, B, C, D, E, etc., etc., etc. Professional skills. You can't do medicine because you have to have two. That's two categories. You could have law enforcement. You're a former law enforcement, maybe.
That's cool.
Pilot, military, business, finance, journalism, engineering. Oh, you got they got crime as a professional skill.
It's tempting because I science.
Well, if you have a criminal backstory, I'd go with crime, but that's just...
You got psychiatry or detective espionage.
Detective espionage.
Detective/espionage.
I was gonna say like I'm a detective in espionage. I was a former cop.
Detective/espionage, or you have law or law enforcement. That that's something that. But you got those are.
I'm gonna go with crime.
Okay, crime. Write that down. Crime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, your scientific skills. You got chemistry, biology, geology, genetics, archaeology, physics, computers, or electronics.
Once more for the class. So I didn't hear that first part.
Okay, scientific. You have chemistry, biology, geology, genetics, archaeology, physics, and physics or computers, and electronics. I would say because you kit bashed your web shooter thingies, I would go with electronics myself. That sounds about right for that.
Chemistry, I go with electronics. That sounds about right.
Yeah, because that's
for engineering stuff.
Yeah, that'd be electronics. Engineering would also kick into that, but that'd be you pick crime. So unless you want to trade in your mystical skills.
What is mystical skills?
Okay, you got trance, mesmerism and hypnosis, sleight of hand, resist domination, or occult lore.
Occult lore. No, I don't. That's Dalton's. I'll let Dalton have that.
Unless you want to trade that in for another professional skill, and I'll allow you to get engineering.
Ooh, I traded it. I don't need no sleight of hand. I can just blow the head off.
Sleight of hand shouldn't even be in that category. That's some.
That's
the category being too freaking dry.
That's what they have it under. So I'm going by the book. I do not question the book. Okay, so you're checking it.
I do when the book is wrong.
Who's the boss here?
Tony Danza.
Tony Danza.
I reserve the right to correct the book when the book is wrong.
The book is Wong. Remember, I gave you Wong as a contact. I can take it back, though.
That'd be very Wong of you to do that.
I never really was all that into Wong anyway.
Anyway, so we'll change your mystical to engineering.
You may be Wong, but you ain't be right.
Right.
Well, if you're Wong, you're not white. Okay?
Sorry, Miranda.
If I wasn't already gray, I'd be going gray with you guys. Okay, so you got your engineering and your electronics. They will work together. There are some special skills with that, by the way, with the engineering, if I remember correctly. And the other one was your fighting skills. Let's go for
Something
those.
Wong.
Something Wong, yes.
Riker.
Wabbit season. Wong season.
Let's go for.
Oh, you know, actually, my contact should be a Madison.
Oh dear Lord, no!
So I can get a hold of Wong.
No, we're not canonizing that character. No,
It's canon now.
Okay, now you have your fighting skills, and again, going back through them, you have your choice of judo and karate, boxing. You're more of a grappler for one of them. You have one that you can search out the weaknesses, like Karnak from the Inhumans, and the one like I believe it was Jay has is the quick striking one, or you have wrestling, thrown objects, acrobatics, or tumbling in your fighting fighting skills. Which do you want?
I would say acrobatics.
Okay, yeah, because you've got really
some
good
Nightwing, and I'll give you some booty.
well, if you're doing stuff if you're web slinging but with a grappling hook, then yeah, you're probably gonna need the acrobatics to not die.
Actually, I have to have you roll for your grappling hook in terms of what kind, how if it could fail on you. So I have to have you have a power for that too.
I will try not to accidentally hex it. Yeah. I don't control the roll.
Now, if you're taking acrobatics, your fighting skill, write down +1 column shift when dodging, evading, and escaping. So you've got
for where?
For acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics.
Yeah.
Write down what plus what?
+1 column shift, +1 CS, basically. When you're dodging, evading, and escaping. So basically, you get a better chance of escaping with the acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody's throwing something at you, like an energy attacker or a
like an ex-wife or an ex-girlfriend throwing things at me, I can dodge.
Yeah, you can dodge. Yes.
That's always a good thing.
That's always a good thing. Now, the other ones we got those. They're pretty much covered now. Engineering, if I remember correctly. Electronics.
What skill would they need to catch things?
Okay, that's your. Okay, for catching something. Okay, that's your it's under your agility.
Agility.
Okay, now your electronics. Right down underneath that, 1 column shift plus on matters involving electronic devices, including their creation or repair. So if something of yours breaks, you have a good chance on your up your reason to fix it. And your other one was the engineering. Okay. You also get the with your engineering you get the 1 column shift to all feats involving building things. So basically, you both of your talents they do not stack though. They do not stack, but you do have. But you do have a 1 column shift for your engineering and 1 column shift for your what was it? The electronics. So you could get back something out of electronics, and your engineering you could then fit it to like if you want to make more bullets or what have you. If you ran out of bullets.
I call Eugene. He makes bullets for me.
Yes. And I think that's all we really need. Oh wait, no, I have to roll for your grappling hook because that's if we get. I gotta make sure that in case it fails because you got.
Yeah, basically, how functional is it?
How functional is it? And I will not let it be very bad. So I won't let. I'm gonna put a cap on that on incredible and no lower than good. So you got a chance of it being good, excellent, remarkable, or incredible in terms of.
All right, so I'm rolling.
You're rolling.
57.
57. Okay. Looking at it. I'm going to go with excellent. So if you're going to use your grappling hook to swing around, you roll on that. and if you make the roll, you successfully get to where you're going to go, swinging around on your grappling hook. And with your strength, I believe you can carry somebody with you. If you want to pull like a Batman from
89 with
yeah.
Vicky Bale.
Dalton, I'll save you.
No,
you
I can teleport. If you touch me, I will send you to another dimension.
Yes. Okay, your strength.
As long as they have an open bar, I'm fine.
Your strength.
It's literally a void of darkness. It's the Dark Force dimension.
Wouldn't that be murder?
No.
Murder.
It's just a timeout function. I'd like to get to the point where I could stick someone there and they'd stay there, but we ruled against that because it would be too OP.
You have to concentrate and keep them there. Basically, that's what we said.
Yeah. So yeah. As much as I would like for it to basically be a prison dimension where I could bamf someone in there and they'd stay in there, I can't do that yet.
I want to be like Donald Blake. Just give me a couch and a TV.
Again, black, empty void.
Yeah.
It's a black, empty void. There is nothing there but blackness and whoever else got stuck there.
And who's going to be the first one to say it?
No, we do not. That's Zach's torture.
Zach with the phrasing.
Zach would never go there.
Yeah, we'd send him there if he was being bad. That's Zach's equivalent of the naughty corner. But anyway, we got.
Wow.
What? What?
Clint.
Oh
I think we've all been there.
Oh my lord.
I think we all at least had that one ex.
Uh-huh.
But
may she rot in hell. So how when it comes to our I know. So when it comes to our stats, and you said the good and all that, just real quick question. Do I want to go for the numbers on the chart for the base? Do I want to use the number that's underneath the wording, or do I want to use the lowest number in the gray section?
Okay, I see what you're saying on the back cover of the thing. You want to go with the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
Okay.
We're going making it very simple.
Okay, cool. Thank you. That was my only question.
Yes, and
cool.
V and J and Clint, you all need to have we would prefer a hero name of some kind. That's I think we had one for you, Pub Crawler for.
I was joking. I wasn't really going with that. Holy crap!
Honestly, I'd go with it.
I'd
run with it if I were you, but
I thought it was cool.
I mean, Zach's is pinball. Englantine's is scrapyard. Mine is the horror. We're all kind of second rate. We're all second rate cast offs. So
yeah.
Pub Crawler would actually kind of fit in there.
Yeah.
That's right, because we said something about you get a temporary boost to So I think it was your
intelligence because of size.
Yeah, but his intelligence, I'm just leaving it at remarkable. You know, he's in a constant state of drunk. Now, if he ever goes sober, he'll drop down to the 20.
Good.
Excellent. 20 excellent. If he ever goes sober.
God bless your soul.
But since he's normally drinking all the time, he keeps his brains are permanently pickled at remarkable.
Permanently pickled.
Yeah.
I hate pickles.
Well, they hate you.
Yeah. So
you know what? Keep it up.
Rick Sanchez has left the chat. But I'm sure.
Damn, what's the dealio?
But Mariko Tamaki is entered though.
Okay. Now let's see. Jay or Clint, did you come up with a hero name for your guys?
The tentative name for mine so far is Psychic. It's PSIX1X because his experimental number was 109.
Neat.
Ah,
Psychics. Okay.
I think I'm going to go with probably, since I have so much air based on mine, I'm going to go with the Geminian, spelled like Gemini with an A-N at the end.
Okay, Geminian. Okay. Now y'all are
I
writing
like that
your stuff down.
reference.
So
Actually.
Yeah, that's good.
y'all are writing your stuff down. So what? Yeah. Once we go off the air, just go ahead and shoot me a either a
Character
Word file, or a Notepad file with all your stats, and we can work from there.
Okay.
And like I said, I'll just go ahead and V just send me DM me with our kit bash additions to yours, and I'll go ahead and write you up a sheet with everything.
Tell me the Black Hawk.
Do you need those tonight, Marania, or can that be done tomorrow?
They can be done. It can be done tomorrow, as long as I need it no later, I would say, than Saturday.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Because
I'll get it by then.
I gotta sit down and figure out what the first encounter is going to be and who you're going to face.
Okay.
Exactly. Not like it.
I'm not going to be here next week.
Are you not? Are you serious?
I just came up. I just after hearing that, yeah, I've made an executive. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Pinball calls off on account of not wanting to deal with Madcap again.
I didn't say he would show up. I didn't say he wouldn't.
Oh Lord.
Which to be fair, if we wind up dealing with Mordo again, I might pull that same maneuver. Like, nope, I know when I'm outclassed.
Yeah, Mordo. Yeah. And we have run into Mordo. We've run into the real Mandarin, not the MCU Mandarin.
I already found a name.
Oh, what'd you find?
Ricochet.
Nice.
I like it. Write it down, and we will use that. Your name is Ricochet.
Because that was actually one of Spider-Man's when he did Denny Crisis.
Okay. Yeah. So go for character. Go for Ricochet. Yeah. And it actually works with your guns because you're actually aiming and
yeah, the balls bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
right off his Zach.
Oh no! Well, he did because he's rubber. So.
Yep.
So actually, you could do a bounce attack. You could shoot Zach, and he could bounce the bullets at somebody.
Between Venkman's bouncing paintball bullets and Zach's just bouncing, these poor villains are going to get splattered all over the place.
They're not paintball bullets, trust me.
And then whenever they try to use anything technology-based to counter, I'm just going to be like, what the heck?
I mean, I have Actually, I'd have to use rubber bullets because if I shoot bullets at Zach that are acid tipped or what's it?
We have a bad habit of annoying our villains more than anything.
Yeah, the only one you could actually do that wouldn't hurt Zach too. Well, yeah, because they're all kind of hurt him.
I almost thought about the Black Spider, but Ricochet sounds better.
I like Ricochet. Sounds cooler.
I like Ricochet.
Yeah, it does.
And see, everybody's got their stats, and now as for the veterans, I think we kind of kit bashed you guys last time. At least we kit bashed the horror because we kind of
yeah. And my in-universe explanation for this is I had the multiple attacks last time because these are spells I've gotten so good at I can do on a whim. Yeah. But because I've developed the new spell, the energy touch one, it's a new spell, so it's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
Before I can do it proficiently.
Exactly. And I think Zach, we also I don't know if we did anything with your talents or not.
Not that I know of.
I don't think we did. So
do we get any stat boost though or anything or no?
Well, I think we were going to boost your endurance because your endurance was garbage basically.
Well, no, we were gonna. I thought we were gonna give me more health points. Speaking of which, you want I should roll that?
Okay, I would say boost your endurance. Let me check your endurance because I remember.
I think it's typical, or it might be the one that's actually. I think that's the one that's excellent. Every other physical stat for me is typical.
Let's just check your Dalton. Looking for your sheet. Okay. Looking for Dalton's sheet. Your endurance is excellent.
Yeah, it was the health points that were really low.
That's why we want. But health is the first 4.
Okay. So yeah.
So we want to get your endurance up a bit.
What do you want to boost it to?
Okay, I'm gonna let you roll and see what you get. And the highest I'll let you go is incredible because you basically you've been doing some mystical stuff that has a boost give yourself a boost to your endurance.
Yeah, basically all the casting I've been doing has been physically taxing, so I'm a little better at it now.
Yeah, you've been doing that. Yes. So let's see. Let's
roll. Roll, then you roll.
I will not let you get higher than
me.
Yeah, you're not get higher than incredible, but we'll see what you get.
Oh, I meant because I'm drinking.
Haha, no.
66.
66. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Either I get you to remarkable, which is a lot better than you were.
Okay.
So that it gets you 10 more points. So it'll give you your health is more like 48 now, which is a little bit better. That's a bit better.
Still very much a glass character as any self-respecting magic user should be, unless they're Juggernaut.
Yeah, so you got that, but you got your non-sentient machine things. You got some pretty good distance power, so that compensates for you not having so much physical. But I want to up your physical a bit because you tended to go. I'm a twig, so I want to run. So you're not going to run.
Well, that's just how I would play things anyway, because I'm more tactical. I'm like, see the thing is, I don't meta game very much. I don't do things just because they would be fun or funny. I do things because I go by the in-universe logic of, okay, I have these powers in this universe. Well, then, if that's the case, then I'm literally being assaulted by these villains. So when I run into a villain that I know I can't handle, tactical retreat. Or as Jack Sparrow would put it, we must embrace the oldest and noblest of traditions. We must fight to run away.
Yes. Anyway.
I know that sentiment. So.
Okay, so now everybody's got their stuff, and we have to. Y'all get to send me the stuff. Now, I can kind of see where we're going with this this crew here.
Again, we're kind of the ragtag cast-offs of every corner of the universe here.
I think we called them the ragtags or something like that.
Yeah, I could have sworn that was our team name. I could have sworn that was our team name.
It was like the ragtags or something similar.
I don't know, but I just keep thinking of that Tom Petty song, "Even the Losers."
Yeah, Ragamuffins.
Yeah, the Ragamuffins. Ragamuffins are good, by the way.
Ragtags or Ragamuffins or something to that effect, because we literally have basically the like discount cast-off versions of every character type pretty much now. We've got the cast-off tech guy with Scrapyard being the discount Iron Man. We've got the discount Spider-Man now with Bankman's character, Ricochet.
So what we are is we're the Valiant Universe. All right, I got that.
We've got a cast-off speedster mutant, and we've got a cast-off telepath, and I'm the token magic user.
I like to identify as being IDW because I'm still around.
We're literally Dark Horse candidates.
But I'm in pain constantly and dying.
Can I identify as Dynamite so I might see some cheesecakey girls?
If that's the case, I'm going to Xenoscope.
Oh yeah.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Oh man.
But Zach is our discount Mr. Fantastic / Bouncing Boy.
Yeah.
Speedball.
Yeah.
Speedball / Luffy. That's me.
Yeah, he's basically the closest thing we have to a cartoon, and ironically, his nemesis at this point is Madcap, who also kind of has that sort of living cartoon
I'm kind of mad that nobody has a contact of Emma Frost.
Wait a minute, somebody does.
Yeah, Clint does.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's good.
Yeah. Clint has a contact of Emma Frost and
Moira McTaggart.
Yeah, Moira McTaggart. My contacts are Nicodemus West and Agatha Harkness.
And that's
oh my
God. Zach has JJJ, and Rachel used to have Moon Knight. I'm not sure what.
I think I have Jessica Jones as well.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones, and I think I also gave you Reed Richards.
Well, I only have
Gambit. Yeah, for the upgrade.
I have 4 contacts.
You have up to 4, but you have.
But they can't all be named characters.
Well, the second, if you do have a second one, you're less likely to get in contact with them. If your primary is one that you definitely can get in contact with.
Yeah, like Nicodemus West doesn't like to answer my calls, but Agatha and I are on good terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like with Jay, I believe Jay had Beast.
I do.
Yeah, and Beast is his main, and I think you have 2 or 3 contacts.
No, it was Clint that has 2 of the named ones.
So is Gambit he's just known by highly known?
He would be Clint would. I mean, Gambit. Yeah. He would be your main contact. You know,
he'd be the one moderately known guy you have contact with.
And he would do you a solid if you needed it.
All right.
He would be the easiest one to get in contact with you. If you had a secondary one, which I think you said you wanted to cry me contact. For me, because I let E have Beetle, which was like the semi-criminal, but that was his secondary contact, and his third contact is of course Stark, but that's his
main one is the Tinkerer.
No, his main one was Forge, I believe.
Oh right, yeah. I
believe he had Forge. So if you want to pick a secondary one,
I choose Rogue. She'll bring Gambit. Oh, look at
that. I think everybody's stuff is taken care of though.
Yeah, I think everybody's got their stats.
All my contacts will be the girls I dated. Black Cat.
Yeah, your black book is legendary.
You're that one Irish bastard that gets the girls drunk and then hits on them.
You're the Irish Tony Stark, is basically what you are, or Tony during his drinking days.
Black Cat, Gamora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Peter must have been upset when he found out Gamora, or actually no, maybe. No, I was going to make an MCU joke, but I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't
comics.
MCU jokes.
Yeah, and the comics, Star-Lord and Gamora weren't a thing. It was Gamora and
Adam
Warlock, or Gamora and
Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Her dating game got nerfed in the MCU.
Yeah.
Then again, Adam Warlock also got nerfed as hell in the MCU.
Yeah.
Guardians 3 spoilers.
Yeah. Yes.
Trying to think of other female.
# spoilers.
Yeah. But you want to think of any other? You think of any? Well, get a female contact.
That's I'm looking female Marvel thieves other than Black Cat.
Well, you could also go for Black Widow, but that would be not quite as likely to get to answer your call. But you could also do Black Widow in terms of have her as your contact.
You could go with Elektra if you're going with like the
or Elektra for the crime angle.
Yeah, the crime angle. Yeah.
Black Widow or Elektra, I would allow them, but they would definitely be not as receptive to getting your
Yeah,
call.
they regret the one night stand they had with you.
Yeah,
so
pretty
they
much.
don't
Yeah,
like
they're kind of like, oh, is this guy calling again? I thought I blocked his number.
They friend zoned you after their one
He's
night
gonna
stand.
make me cry here.
Well, I mean, either Black Widow or Elektra have games, so why not?
No, well, they may be a little more friendly on other terms, but not necessarily to. Black Widow would get you more Avengers contacts. Elektra would get you Daredevil contacts.
I'd be afraid she'd try to kill me.
Or that she could try to kill you. That's either or.
Well, but I mean, those ones are kind of fun sometimes. The ones that want to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking through right now to see how the Marvel list of thieves.
Ant-Man, Star-Lord,
Storm.
Gambit,
Storm's a thief.
Storm.
Yeah, Storm. You got
ones that actually would answer my calls.
Oh, Scott Lang Ant-Man might answer
Scott
your call.
Lang's, yeah.
He might answer your call. And he also
not after I stole pen particles.
Oh no, he
No, that would be.
Well,
Hank,
but you
though.
haven't done that yet because you don't have
Yeah.
any pin powers, so you haven't done that yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
It may happen.
It's a work
Yeah, but then you guys can have a falling out and you can swap contacts, but until then,
swap spit.
My contact is Cassie Lang.
Oh, she's a minor.
Is she
not in
still...
the comics currently. She's in her 20s.
No,
so
she's an adult.
No, she's not. She's not in her 20s in the comics. Is she?
Is she?
She's older.
I thought she was still a high schooler.
She was before All New All Different. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to double check on that because last I heard she was still a teenager.
Still in high school.
I
heard she was still.
We're not doing any of that. Wouldn't be prudent.
No cradle robbing, especially because Scott would kick your ass.
Yeah,
that's where Scott becomes his unfriendly contact.
Yeah, it's like, so what are your intentions to my daughter, you drunk Irish bastard?
I could bring
becomes giant man, gets very threatening.
Yes. Ooh.
Picks him up between two fingers, like, okay, we need to have a chat.
Yes, that was. I gotta admit, that was the best scene from Avengers: Civil War.
The giant man scene.
Yeah.
I also liked Peter pulling the Hoff maneuver out, although points deducted for calling Empire an old movie. No salt would.
Yeah,
I mean, technically it is.
For him, it's like an old movie because he just.
Right.
You think about it. It's for him. It would be retro.
Yeah, freaking Zoomers in there.
Dude, I was 4 years old when that movie came out. It's an old movie.
Pop cultural literacy.
It's retro for him.
Right.
All I'm saying is I was born in 95 and I watched Silence of the Lambs and saw it came out in 1991 and I didn't consider that an old movie. So
all right,
I kind of questioned the logic of, it was before when I was born, so that makes it automatically old. No, it just makes you young, dude.
Okay. Now, V, you had something to say?
I was gonna say, too bad I can't use the MCU version of Yelena. I'd use that as a contact.
The comic version of Yelena was a dick.
I know.
Well,
Mary Jane Watson, because she's dating anybody but Peter.
Well, she could be your secondary contact. She's not quite as a friendly contact.
You know,
as
you could use Tigra. I think Tigra was.
I was
gonna
say Tigra, and maybe Sharon Carter.
Yeah, Tigra was like a cop. So if you wanted to have like a law enforcement contact.
Yeah, you were her criminal informant once upon a time. That's how you went straight.
I'd go straight for Tigra.
I meant in the legal sense. People in their heads in the gut.
Well, we this is what we get for reading the Justice League the other day. That's ever since then we've all been.
Which Justice League did you guys read?
Oh, it's
number 4.
Number 4, the original series.
Oh.
Let's just say, Dalton, if you ever saw the reading we did over here of Aquaman,
Into that hole, Wonder Woman.
Let's just say the innuendos in that were like Sunday school compared to the ones we had in Justice League number 4.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been going for about 2 hours.
About 2 hours, 2.5 hours. We should definitely wrap up. But we did do character. We did do character construct and revamp,
upgrading
in some cases. Yeah, because Zach really doesn't need.
I'm fine. I got a toy dinosaur. I remember that. Yeah,
that's
I'm
you,
good.
so you got your toy dinosaur.
And yet I didn't get to keep my dragon.
So
Never mind.
I'm torn between Jessica Jones.
I have Jessica Jones.
Oh, do you? Oh,
yeah.
Then we'll know each other.
There you go.
We both
win.
Yeah,
or the other one was.
Yeah, that's how you get introduced to the team, I guess. Friend of a friend of a friend, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Jessica Jones is like, get this guy off my back. He keeps calling me.
He keeps wanting to get back together with me. It's not working, so you guys take it.
Let's see. Jay popped out. Let's see if he can.
Jessica Jones, or maybe
his device. Jay, his device went pooey.
Yeah, perfect timing actually, because we probably should wrap things up.
Yeah, I was gonna say for Jessica Jones, I did the job for her, and she needed, detective stuff. So.
Yeah. Okay, so that works. Okay, you have Jessica Jones is your secondary contact,
and we both drink together.
Hey,
there you go. There you go. There you pub crawl with her. So that works. So
she only likes you when she's not sober.
Now we basically have the membership closed right now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 6 on the team. And Jay is back.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
No problem. You have technical difficulty.
Yeah.
Jay Lucian has died.
Perfect time.
And reborn.
We're about to
wind it down. And we have a 6-member team this time, and everyone. We will be back a week from Tuesday, which would be the 16th at 10. We're gonna start running it at 10:15 Eastern Standard, and it's 9:15 for all you Centrals, and 7 p.m. for anybody who's on the West Coast. But I don't think anybody is. But if you are, it's 7:15 Eastern. West Coast.
If you are, also apologies, because you probably have to deal with California.
Yeah, well, that too. But anyway, everybody's got their stuff. You guys send it to me, and we'll share it with the group so everybody knows what everybody can do. And we'll see you all a week from Tuesday, so it'll be the 16th. And we will have Ian as well. So we'll have the Merry Band, the Merry Marvel Marching Society, and villains to be determined. And I don't want to redevil Zach too much because he'll run if I do send in a certain giggly.
I think we'll both run. I think I also hated Madcap when we faced him. So yeah. Vetoes on Madcap.
He may or may not make an appearance during this campaign just because.
Oh, Madcap. Why?
And Mysterio may or may not make an appearance due to
okay, good. I like toying with posers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine.
And there may also be certain people with tentacles might show up.
Ooh, I could have a lot of fun with that.
Certain people might with tails might show up.
You need to have Frank Cho's picture in the background whenever a tentacle.
No, we are not putting that up.
Outrage.
Goose.
No, we are not putting that
up. We agreed no reference to Japan, so no hentai.
No hentai.
It's not hentai. It's Frank Cho drawing Dr. Octopus.
Close enough.
My weakness is wheat cakes.
Okay, let's see. We have to figure out how you guys meet. You all can also always meet at the diner, and where they have the best wheat cakes in town.
What if we all meet
Rhaegar, we wouldn't survive Shuma. I still can't figure out how we survived Fin Film.
Well, what if we all meet, like, Zach and I could both meet in lineup?
Yeah.
Get our mugshots taken.
Wait, why am I having a mugshot? I'm a good guy.
Yeah, he's not
because you're hanging out with me.
I'm Speedball. I'm the
because we got in a fight.
You guys were in a bar, and you got in a fight, and you got pulled in for drunken disorderly.
Maybe.
And then,
anyway, this has turned into a 20-minute goodbye.
We didn't know each other, but we both call Jessica Jones, and she shows up, and like, you both.
Yeah, it's like a friend of a friend thing. It's not. Yeah. Anyway.
Wow, dang, that's crazy.
This has turned into a 20-minute goodbye.
Yes.
40 minutes later.
I don't see the 40-minute. Oh wait, that's on banners, I think. Yeah, here we go. Looking for the.
He deleted a lot.
Wow,
he took some out.
Wow.
Yeah, because he took out the 40 minutes later. So okay. But at any rate, let's wrap up this party. We'll see you all next week, and hopefully E will be here. And around 10:15 Eastern Standard is the start time. Expect it to run about 2 hours at the most. I'm going to try to keep it for. Yes, and please subscribe, hit notification.
Okay.
Actually, let's go with this one.
Yeah, that one.
I'm gonna do that one, which is
turned it off.
You turkey. That's the one you want to do, really. To get raise some money for this poor channel and everything. But we will.
Everything goes towards my beer account.
That's the other channel, not this one.
You get extra points if you actually play drunk, Beckman.
Yes.
That's true.
Actually, did go for my beer fund.
If I did,
my beer fund.
Oh my gosh! Hold on, I need to pause. I need to throw up. All right, round 2.
Yeah. None of that. But at any rate,
I have been here.
Oh yeah. Oh no! Papa E was watching us.
Unless somebody tried to type, I have been there, and they goofed.
Big Brother is always watching.
Anyway,
folks,
yet another 20-minute goodbye.
Let's
y'all have a great evening,
and we'll see you next week. Same Marvel time, same Marvel channel, and it will be clobbering time.
And
cheers, guys.
Bye-bye. Take care of all the true believers out there.
Be brave and be bold.
Rip it and flip it.
Oh my!
Cheers, guys.
I hate that so much. Stop it.
Don't we all?